Welcome back to the channel, brothers and sisters. Welcome back. This is episode 2. Going to head in the direction of where the noises are coming from, and it's quite cool because I've got the new head torch. Got the new head torch on. I've kept the spirit talker on just for some entertainment. Heading up to heading in the direction of where the barking's coming from, because it was dogs barking. That sounded like drum beats. I need to take the hood down so I can hear properly.
Snow.
It's very close.
Charles.
The tree symbols are actually better at night time, believe it or not. It's pretty nuts. So there's been
I'm from the light.
and right at the spirit talker just said I'm from the light.
My bag. Disgust.
Disgust. I need to review some of my older videos because I swear there's a lot of that wasn't here. I don't know whether to record on the way back down or not. I probably will, just if anything goes wrong. It's what I had to, some of the original videos from
Corruption.
last year. It's purely that's why I do it. That's why I did them last year. That's why some of them are a bit like nothing really happens. It's just purely for because they were super close when I was doing the witching hour there. Just heard a voice. I'm learning to keep the camera pointing up the way.
Havoc.
I'd be heading back down there now anyway. Because it's a little bit too chilly for. It's the kind of chilliness where you've got to keep on the move because the minute you stop, what's the walk up here, and then when things start, like when you start having things happen, like the dog, like because the dogs were super close, a little bit close, a bit too close for comfort, to be fair. A little bit too close for comfort.
Virgin.
It's like somebody's dumped extra trees in here. That's what it's like. That wasn't like that. I've been here often enough to know it's like something's because I do have a theory on what it could be.
They cremated my body.
But this is not the video for that. That video will be very soon. Very soon indeed. Still got the other one, I forgot, I've still got the other woodland to go through. There's been someone up here. That. Huh. I'm glad I moved what I did there.
Evidence.
the woodland I don't really come to. I don't come to it because it's quite impassable.
Shush.
Inside the shush there. This is the rough area where I see the light.
Take picture.
When I see the light in the, there's been a couple of videos where the lights appeared in here. This is where it appears from. Here. Because I stand way up there. It's quite steep. So whatever moves through here moves far too quickly because it's quite steep. There's no getting away from it. No getting away from how it's quite steep. There's moving quickly, and then there's like, that like, nah, that's no. Because this is the one woodland. There's only one animal I've not seen up here, and it's no left any kind of trail or indication that it comes in here is deer. I have a funny feeling there. Starting to get a bit chilly. Get circulation back into the. Need to pay attention to the ground.
Fond memories here.
A bit strange that all that happened towards the end of the witching hour. No such thing as a coinkydink. And a coinkydink being coincidence. So there's quite a few quite a bit of I've just seen a strange light coming from over in that over there is the weird symbols in the wood. So there's a few tree knocks, and I know when I've reviewed the footage because now it's super quiet.
I am Desdemona.
I am Desdemona. The most recent ones were Fond Memories Here Torture, I am Desdemona. I'll keep it going. Because why not? It's a wee bit entertainment. I heard a scream come from over there. There's nothing over there.
Paddy.
Heading over in that direction will take you to the other woodland that I call Eagles Wood. I call this Ravenswood because of the ravens, and I call Eagles Wood over a little bit more over yonder Eagles Wood, because every time I've been there I've had eagle encounters. But there's nothing else over there. It's just a trail path. But heard a scream coming from over in that direction. Strange. Robinson. Hello. What the fuck?
Help me.
No wonder there was fucking strange shit in there tonight. Oh well. I'm not touching that. We'll be back here. I'm going to get a couple of things for the fire. The wood was just a little bit wet and icy. Oh, excuse me. This is where something very interesting could happen on the way back down, because I am absolutely shattered. There was quite a lot happening in the witching hour one, to be fair. I can I can talk a wee bit more about the rake on the way back down. Something to talk about on the way down. I'm just going to record all the way back down to the end of the trail. We've still got the other woodland to go through. Oh, I forgot about the sheep being there. Sorry, don't mind me, just passing through.
We're delighted you're here.
I'm glad you're delighted I'm here. I'm somewhat delighted to be here. When weird and fucked up shit starts happening, it's when I'm like, ha. But then at the same time I'm like, why the fuck did I do it to myself? Because I've been up here, because even through the day I've had a couple of things happen as well. But I've got daytime videos where that's just said something there. But I'm refraining from self-injecting and not really, because I'm here on my own. So like, if I'm answering back to something, you can't say, right, oh well, stop self-injecting. Like, all right. Some of the things that comes through, yeah, but that was a short, so gotta take that with a wee pinch of salt. When I do these kind of videos and I take shots from them, usually people will be like, well, that's the best part of it, and it's like, well, it's not, because there's like 4 or 5 instances in which an hour I could make shots off of, but there's no point. The videos are what they are. They're raw and very much unedited. Get the occasional swear word. I do try my best. I swear there was fucking somebody up by these steps. I'll keep moving. This has got that night video where this gate moves on its own. It's got the hallmarks for that. That was a fucked up night. And I hope you can totally tell these videos are recorded back to back, because I'm hoping that the camera picked up on how, I hope the audio picked up on how close the dogs were. It's very, very, very unnerving, because if they're, I've got a previous video where I've talked about it, like, you've got poachers and stuff, like, their dogs are no whatever, people do what people do, but it's the kind of dogs they use. And they'd be like, what's the significance about the dogs? Well, I do fancy getting attacked by dogs, to be fair. Been bit a couple of times, but that's been totally my fault though, because if I was a dog I would have bit me as well. Just the type of breed of dog it was, you've kind of got to, the dog eventually did let me do what I was going to do, but when I first did it I was a bit too quick for the type of dog it was. It was like, nah, it still had to get me, I still had to still see it like 4 or 5 times before it would let me clap. It's a long time ago. It's totally my fault.
Gentleness.
And oh yeah fucker right now is, as you can tell, like, that's how cold it is. That's a molehill and it's solid. A slip and slide here is definitely an oh yeah fucker moment. I've had a few of them actually. The other, that daytime video, that actually hurt. It still does, my right, well, my gluteus maximus when I fell on the witching hour at the symbols, the full moon at the, that was a witching hour as well I think, I'm not quite sure. It was, aye, the witching hour on the last full moon. Holy, that hurt because the ground at that bit was frozen, and I had just got that. Yeah. It's kind of like one of them where I'm like, bad memory, because it hurt, and then fell in the last daytime video in episode 2, I think it is. Episode 2. That's what I mean about the odd laugh and scare, because you just never know. You absolutely never know. And that's slip and slidey stuff. Because it's been super rainy and obviously I've got a video where that banged. I was standing right there and that banged all by itself. It's one of the creepiest, well, that was the creepiest video on the channel, but there's a few more that take ahead of that, but that's one of them. There's actually, that was the night where the first ever object gets thrown at me in this woodland. The gate got banged and then it's alright, don't mind me, I'm the guy for last year too, it's alright, I'm just passing through. I feel sorry for them. There's a couple of them that are like, oh, it's just this guy with a fucking torchlight. No, because they're all panicking. Sorry for scaring you. I actually have to technically call them, so I have to actually say sorry ladies, because they're pregnant with lambs, and I hate that. I hate when they just panic for no reason. It's like, I'm just walking, I'm only walking by. Well, that's how infrequent people come up here. I'm just closing the gate behind me. Rightio. Go take a wee. Right, let the Buddhas do what they need to do.
Hello, my friend.
Hello. And before that it said, I am deaf. Right, let's see what comes through this, through here, and Let's see what happens. This might be 2 one-hour episodes actually. It's just why not? The witching hour. And then after the witching hour, I'm going to take my time going through here. I always feel like I come through here a bit too quickly. A Gandalf stick. Oh, fuck off, not again. Aye. Just to see. Aye. Fuck's sake. You see the light?
I enjoy the company.
Not my head torch light or the phone light. That's the phantom light again. And there we go. Shine that down. Oh, fuck's sake. I am at one with the light is at one with me. I am at one with the light is at one with me. And the reason it's a phantom light is because it's coming in and out. And it does it on, I'm looking on the screen and it's doing exactly what I'm seeing with my own 2 eyes. I am at one with the light is at one with me. I am at one with the light is at one with me. And now it's not showing up on the camera, but I can see it on my vision. It's just showed up on the camera. No tonight. Well, I have to walk by this way anyway. I can't go the other way. I've always said it, like I said it in another video. The weird symbols and stuff always looks stranger at night time than they do. And now that I'm a wee bit closer.
See.
Yeah, I see the light. And now it's gone away. I absolutely hate it when it does that. I foreseen it though. I was like that, because that's why I took a wee minute, because I was like, right, cool, I've got to brace myself for, because there was a few weird things happening up in the woodland, and then the dogs were really close, and a lot of a few tree knocks and a few things happening around me, and hearing voices and stuff. And I know the camera audio's picked it up on a couple of voices at least, and I have to finish it off with the phantom light here, because it doesn't show up. It won't show up again, because it's already showed up. because I was just didn't even get to finish to say I'm gonna have to. I have to brace myself because of the phantom light, because it's happened a few times. This is the fourth time in this woodland. It might actually be 5. It might actually be close to 5 times, because this is where it comes from.
We need you to help us.
This is where it comes from. It comes from here. And then it just vanishes. It's like something's holding a lantern and then just disappears completely. Like an old oil lantern. But that's where it comes from. In there. It's where it comes from. And it's not only this woodland, there's another woodland. The woodland with the trail, the forest. Sorry, that's not a woodland. It's a forest. This is a woodland.
Thank you for talking.
The urban legend of the rake, with the facts about the encounters in the underground tunnels in the London Underground during World War II, are really fascinating. So I highly recommend looking that up. And it's not fake or anything. They're actually legit. It's one of the very, very few cryptids. If you have a genuine encounter with one, they take it they take it very seriously.
Fortune.
No, I can't see that with my naked eye, but it's still there on the phone. I can't see that with my eye. It only appears on the phone. On the phone camera. It only appears on the camera. I cannot see that with my eyes. Whatever that white light is.
Have memories.
I'm getting the goosebumps like a motherfucker. Because that's twice now. Because I can't see it with my naked eye, whereas the one that was along there, can see it with my eyes, and then sometimes it but that one, whatever's making that light, I can't see it with my own eyes. I can only see it through the video. That's coming from Druidwood. That's coming from the Druid woodland. I'm not going there anyway. But for quickness, I was going to walk by it to go back down, because it saves going by near the other woodland. I really don't like going by that bit, but I'm going to have to. It's just not said anything.
Filming.
It's just said filming. Yeah. Well, I'm not filming, I'm recording. But this is sort of like a wee mini film coming through a haunted woodland. It's why I call this, it's why I call this woodland haunted woodland. If you ever wondered why do I name these woodlands? Because they've not got a name. And the reason I call this one haunted woodland is it's the first woodland I've ever seen a phantom light. And it's the first woodland I ever had something thrown at me in a woodland as well. That's why I call it haunted woodland. And it's because I've had things thrown at me. I don't call out or anything. I just repeat what it says. I'll sometimes I'll use my own intuition, whether to like further elaborate and have a wee conversation or not. It's purely because there's something else that pretends to be friendly, and then all of a sudden, like literally all hell can break loose. I've got a witch an hour video. That's why I don't like going near that woodland. Because that was some fucked up experience. Because it wasn't owls, and then it says a certain name, and then it totally clarifies everything that I'm about to do, and then it says what I'm about to do as well, the spirit talker device that night. This bit here reminds me of Sleepy Hollow. It's a really good film, that. The Powers, this is Sleepy Hollow's a really good film, and it's that called the camera battery. The camera's running out of charge. But now that I've came to, because this is the bit where I'm going to end the video, but up at the Sophie quiet. That said curtains burned here, at this bit here, at this wee bit where I'm standing. It said that this.
Please be careful here.
It said curtains burned. It said that twice, at this bit in separate. I said it once before in another video when I get to this bit here. And then it's just said, please be careful here. I'm always careful in this woodland. I've got my reasons why I don't call out. Me just being here, there's certain things that see me as a challenge, and plus it's on a way line as well, so I don't really need to do anything because whatever comes through, it's a hot spot. It's just a hot spot. That was a bit of melting. I'm going to put the piece of metal just pinged right behind me. That snapping was me.
I can see you all.
I'm only here on my own. But I can see you. I can see you also. And you know I can see you. That was a fucking piece of metal tinging, because at the same time
Edward.
I had that funny feeling that something was going to get thrown at me, but instead it was a piece of metal getting, it was like a ting. I wasn't expecting anything tonight, but I ended up getting quite a bit. Because I like to clarify that I don't come out with any intent to encounter or experience anything. It's just it happens. It's there in the moment. It's raw, unedited. How I record it is how I upload it. I don't edit them or anything. They don't need editing, to be fair, because it's all about like leading up to when things actually happen. It's one of the reasons why I added the spirit talker in, because sometimes that clarifies what something's about to do, or it warns me that something's going to happen. But my own senses at the same time are already like that. The spirit talker device sort of clarifies my spiritual senses at the same time.
I died in a sword fight.
Was that you that tinged the metal? Because we spoke before. I can hear a drum beating.
Alexander.
Yeah, the red lights are, it's like a telephone, the old telephone pylons or radio towers, sorry, radio towers. I'm really sleepy. I'm absolutely knackered.
Acceptance.
over in that direction there.
Sad.
Huh. Still. Oh shit. Huh.
Henry. Deception.
I'm quite glad the dogs have going to put a wee bit of distance between me and that, and I'll explain what there was something standing there.
Tessa. I lied to you.
We'll move on. It's a bit a walk back down.
Very.
So there's a couple of bits where it can get a bit interesting. Plus, I've never done a spirit talker while walking down in this bit, so it'll be buried. Well, there is a wee burial mound over to the right. There's like a wee circle of trees with a wee mound. There's like a wee miniature burial mound over. I don't want to shine that down there, but over in that direction there's a wee mini burial mound, and then there's another one coming up just down here on the left hand side as well. This is mainly for spirit talker, just to see what comes through. And that light is nowhere to be seen. There is a woodland back there.
Footsteps.
Yeah. The ground's absolutely frozen. A marker to let me know. Well, not to let me know, but it's to let me know at the moment that I'm heading in the right direction. It's pretty easy to walk this. Going down it is going down is pretty cool. Coming up it's a different, keeps you fit. I'm going to have to end this one here. I'll jump back on with the other one, with the other recording device. Yeah,
Disaster.
this one's letting me know that it's running out of battery. Should be some rocks ahead so I can actually LED.
Heretics Fork.
Heretics Fork. Heretics Fork. Huh. There is like a wee bit where the trees, you know, it sort of like looks like a fork, and it's just said Heretics Fork. I kind of want to record with the spirit talker with the spirit talker. I can make it to these bits, to this bit here. Because then I can put my charging cable in, and
I'm in my 30s.
that will allow for extra recording. It's super chilly as well. Said I'm in my 30s. That's cool. Did you die in your 30s? stiff. And it's super cold like this. Holy moly.
Feeling.
Don't run out of battery. So I had the right one in my hand. Sorry about that.
Contact.
Soon find out if it's charging or not. There we go. It said contact and there was something behind me, and it's just an open field behind me. When it's super crisp and chilly like tonight, the light seems, the battery doesn't last very long. Batteries don't last very long in this cold because it is super chilly tonight. Well, this
Damien.
I have to pop this in my front pocket.
My lungs collapsed.
Lungs collapsed. This is a old burial, as you can see. Lungs. Look, Damien. My lungs collapsed, and before Damien it was contact, because there was something behind. There's no farm animals in this field tonight. There usually is, but not tonight. So episode 2 is just, it's all witch an hour, and then just I started recording this for coming on the way for around Ravenswood, and then I thought, you know what, I'm just going to record all the way back down. I'm pretty glad it's faded off.
I'm afraid for you.
It's just said, I'm afraid for you. I'm okay. Even though I'm going by this bit, it's a wee bit extra. I'm not going into that bit of the woodland. I fell on the way up here as well. I wasn't going to say anything about it, but I fell off so there's a wee up and over coming up further down here. And it's not being used because it was a bit slidey. as my left foot slipped. That's the only drawback about coming out this late, is things can get, especially at this time of year. It's taken a while for it to actually get this chilly at night, to be fair. It's taken a bit longer than normal, because spring's really starting to take effect, and because during the day it's really mild today. I was just out in a hoodie, a t-shirt and a hoodie, and I was going up to sort out the area where I'll be doing campfires and hopefully another camping experience. Whatever I was hearing, it's over to the right. Huh. Strange. I mean, there's a wee toenail over to the left. I'll take that wee toenail going over that way. It's a wee sign. I'm going to finish with some nature in the background. I like that. I like sort of like ending a video with nature if I can. Not all the time. Not all the time can it happen, but when it does, it's like, I just came a long way for a shortcut, but I don't go to stepping stones where I've got this is an expensive piece of kit, this. It's not cheap. It's not cheap. Yeah, I'm speaking. I'm also recording as well. This is where it will get interesting. I've got a funny feeling. I've got that feeling because I've already had a mental night up at Ravenswood. Phantom light. Seen something. And then there was the metal thing, and then I could see something else that's why I went up to the gate, and I came away because it was still standing where I seen it. And for doing doing what I do indoors, tend not to. I have done it in the past, but I've not recorded that was before paranormal things got recorded. I'm an outdoorsy person. I prefer being outside doing this sort of thing, because if the shit really does hit the fan, I've got more options. If you're inside somewhere with 4 walls, your options are very, very limited to what you can do, whereas out here there's multiple options. You heard me, yeah. So something just said through the Spirit app, you heard me. Don't want to walk too far because it's in. It's not the
bad
stomping.
lady's here.
Oh, it's just said the bad lady's here. You heard me, which I did. On camera won't pick it up because of the burn in the background.
Permission.
Permission. I wasn't going in that way. I wasn't going in. That's another night.
We settled here.
In the better weather there'll be more just random topics to talk about, but up at Ravenswood in a wee sort of like makeshift a makeshift shelter. It's why not? I've got a couple of interesting ideas for when better weather comes, because obviously the journey through the Vale will end, but we'll be picking it up again at the end of going into the end of this year. Why I hear you cry, just so I can compare experiences, because I do take notes of what the Spirit talker says as well, and my own, what I can also hear, because I keep a journal of all these, like everything I do while recording, especially now that I've done the journey through the Vale. There's everything's in a journal. My own actual feelings and how I feel and what it could be and what it might not be, because I don't state on camera a lot of how I feel and what could possibly be around and stuff, because I don't give credence to certain things, whereas I've got a journal.
I'm around the water.
It's just said I'm around the water. I know it's around the water. in my handwritten journal, I've already given a theory to what is leaving, what's making the symbols in the wood. I'm just not. There's no rush to do all the content in one go.
Compassion.
It's mad how the walk through here going up is totally different to the walk coming back. Because you do hear things, like I did hear a couple of things coming up, but I was too fixed on getting up to Ravenswood because that is a bit of a mission.
No, I didn't.
It's just saying, no, I didn't. In my head, I'm like saying completely different.
He did.
It's just said, beat it. What the fuck? I absolutely love these trees that are coming up on the. What the fuck? I'm in a fucking woodland. What the fuck?
I didn't believe this.
I'm kind of the same. I'm like, what the fuck? Strange. These wee trees, these trees around here remind me of the Hobbit and the Fellowship of the Ring.
Remove.
I love the Lord of the Rings. The books are phenomenal. The films are pretty cool as well. They're not for everybody. I enjoy them. I absolutely enjoy them. It's not everybody's cup of tea. People to show. I also like Star Wars as well. Daffodils. Massive. It's absolutely beautiful when the daffodils come up, but there seems to be more this year than there was last year because it's been a bit mild. It's been a bit mild.
Luxury.
I've never understood that. The amount of electricity that they waste for they kind the things. It's unbelievable. It is unbelievable. Anyway. Absolute floodlight place. Find it here. Yeah. Hey, thank you for joining me. This one's went on a bit, but it was just purely because of the stuff that I was hearing in the background. I was hearing the dogs and I know this audio was picked up on that because they were super close. Because last year it was the same, but that tonight they were literally not that far away. Like, they were really not that far away. I know what's on the other side, and there's like a wee video where I go through the break. There's like a gap between two different forests. That's the dogs were in that area right there. At that area, closer than they were last year. But anyway, I'm going to end this one here. It has been a couple of interesting things. The Spirit Talker adds a bit of character, but I'm losing my energy now because I know it's not finished, but the rest of the bits off camera. And this is just coming out with a whole load of nonsense now. And just to show, I'm switching it off because I did episode 1, the witching hour. There we go, switched it off. I'm going to end this one here. And just to show, I am here on my own. You all know that. I'm here on my own. There's no one else around. Anyway, hey, come join me on the next one. A lot was going on with the urban legend. That was the whole point in doing that urban legend, is I had a funny feeling things were going to happen. But I knew that anyway before going up, because a couple of things today happened up there during the day, and I thought, because there was a lot of movement and a good few tree knocks as well, and that was before the dogs, and then you hear the dogs in the background, which are it's pretty interesting, because this time they're closer than they were last year. Anyway, come join me on the next day. It'll be a Thursday night experience. It'll be next week, I think. Yeah, be a random Thursday night experience. So why not? I'm going to try the campfire experience at another bit. I've got a feeling the campfire there will work, but it's got to be over in the better weather, because the wood is just a bit too cold and damp. But anyway, I did try. You could see that I did try to get the camp. It did go, and then it just went out pretty as quickly as it took light. It went out because the wood's damp in the middle. which isn't very good. Anyway, come join me on the next nighttime experience. Random natter, just a wee random natter, just to, why not, to see what's the spirit talker's got to say while I talk about some other random stuff. Anyway, come join me then. That'll be a Thursday night one. It won't be this Thursday because I'm premiering the Witching Hour experience, and then I'll be out recording next week. Because if the weather's good over if the weather's still is beautiful, I'll probably end up going out and recording, upgrading, or standing about up in Ravenswood. Anyway, come join me. I'm gonna go for next Thursday. Next Thursday will be a Thursday night experience, and it'll be uploaded on the Friday. Till then, stay safe, stay blessed, God bless, and see you all next week. Thank you very much for your support. I hope you stay tuned for the for the odd laugh and the odd scare, because why not? Why not? Until the next time, stay safe. Peace.